And we're back. And in a completely different location again. We are in Erethen. Now, I decided to do my traveling off camera just because it was going to be kind of dull. And I did actually end up doing a handful of side quests off camera as well. It wasn't anything overly interesting, but to be honest, this series was always going to be more focused on the main quests than the side stuff, so there was inevitably going to be a bunch of stuff that I would end up not showing because of being side quests. And this is going to keep on being the case, as I'm probably going to basically finish the rest of my side quests off camera and just do the main stuff, but as a result of that, we have leveled up and we are now level 14. Which is very nice, considering we're now actually in the level bar, so to speak, that the game wants us to be in for the forest area around here. Which is kind of nice. I'm hoping we can gain at least a couple more levels before we head on back to wherever the city is that we were at before. But anyways, we are here now because Tennis, or Talamor, or something like that. I can never remember that guy's name, I'm so sorry guys, but he wants us to break into Baratheon's chambers and find out where Neren'Zul Aranthil is being kept. So that is why we are here. And I've already tried to just get in by walking through the front doors of the palace, and they are not letting us in. So we're going to have to do this by letting Terranor fire his magical catapult into Erethen, and we have a crystal that will let us do that. So it's time we get started, before they wonder why we are standing out here just after 9 PM, when we should be at home. Also, because we are in the capital city, the frame rate is effectively committing suicide right now, which is just lovely. Just utterly lovely. Now, Taranor's crystal. Yes, we will give him the signal. Begins to glow. And that is a big boom. The guards are gone. Wait a second. What about that guard? He isn't gone. It's not gone. Apparently he doesn't particularly care that we're walking past him, though. They're not going to let us in through the main gate, though. Fortunately, we have a ladder. So we're going to have to be doing some rooftop climbing in order to find our way in. So, wish me luck, everybody. I do love the atmosphere and ambiance and everything of that, though. The explosions are kind of cool to listen to, also. And I do believe this is our way in. So, let's hope everything goes okay. We're in. Now we have to stay on the rooftops and find a way to the palace's backside and remain unseen. Remain unseen, meaning we'll have to reload if we get spotted. So, let's try to avoid getting spotted. gatehouse. And over to the outside again. Let's go. Nothing over here. Into the gatehouse again. Alright. That goes out to the fortress. Do we want to go out to the fortress is the question. I mean, I thought heading upstairs would get us to its room, seeing as Baratheon is probably the single most important person in here right now, so he should be pretty high up in this place. But maybe not. That door doesn't do it for us, though. Not in the slightest. Now, out and at 'em. We are in inner walls, essentially. So we've got to find our way inside. But the guards have discovered me. I can't just walk through directly like that. But I think that way is the way we have to go, seeing it's the only direction we haven't tried yet. Or maybe it's not. They're standing over there. So my question would be, if we aren't supposed to go that way, then which way do we go? As there are obviously guards inside. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank bit on which way I'm actually supposed to go. That would just take me back outside again, which we don't want to do. Let me try something. If I can find it. Yeah, spectral invisibility. No, my skill is too low. I would have tried to turn myself invisible if I could. Just deal with it that way. But no, it's not going to be a thing that we can do. So, how do I get in? Now I gotta figure that out. Well, there are a few doors down there. I could just try hopping the fence. get into the what I assume is the inner courtyard. Nope, wrong inner courtyard. So I presume it's the wrong one. So let's try this again. That won't do in the slightest. Really won't. So, where do we go from here? That is the question. That didn't work. In the slightest. I'm going to have to keep trying. Maybe I have to go back a little bit. If I can find somewhere that we go to that has a place to jump from. And use that to get where it is we want to go. I do not actually know. Let's see. See where that takes me. All the way up here. So curious. Very curious. No, the wardrobe doesn't have anything of interest in it. And we are in. Here's hoping there's no one important around here because I'm gonna take my time with this place. Let's hope we don't need any lockpicks because I already ditched all of mine in the storage chest. Lockpicks aren't really Karina's thing anyways. So that would be unfortunate. The game required us to have a lockpick. If it did, though, then I'm fairly certain it would also provide us with one, because it's fairly good about things like that. Where if you need a certain tool to advance, then there will be one around that you can make use of if you happen to not have it. A display cabinet with a broom in it. How curious. Oh. I hate that we don't have any lockpicks. I would really like to take that hammer, just because it looks so badass. Even if we would never use it, I want that thing. So I just hope there's gonna be a lockpick or two around here somewhere. But knowing my luck, there probably won't be. His bedroom looks fancy enough to fit the bill, to be sure. Bank lockbox key. That looks useful. Blank envelopes. A poem that is not written in English, therefore I'm not going to try and read. If you speak German and want to try and read that, then go right ahead. I'm not going to bother. Fortified Destruction Amulet. Nice. We'll use that for whenever we aren't running around being female Jesus. Or is that a ring? I don't remember. Not seeing much in there, but I might just have missed something. Curious. What are we supposed to do now? I'm pretty sure these are his chambers, but we'll poke our head outside just in case they aren't. However, I think it's likely these are Baratheon's chambers, and we want to have a look around here. Yep, this is just a balcony. So, we've got to find whatever it is that we need here. I mean, I could sleep in his bed, even gonna bother with that. As bad as cool as it would be to have bragging rights that I slept in this bed. I don't think we want to. Is that? Yeah, it is. There's a lever there. So I'm thinking we have to find a couple of these levers, and then that does something. So... oh, behind the books. Very clever. Let's get to it. Now, up here. And that's up there. Or is it? Oh, I have to do it at a certain speed, don't I? So, better start up here. Balls. So, let's try this again. I'm just being really slow, ain't I? Not that you can see that, as I'm gonna cut it out, but still annoys me. Really? I'm sorry, but I find this kind of absurd. Ugh. For fuck's sake, quit it. Getting stuck on the chairs lost me that one. But I got this. Oh yeah, we got it. Took me more tries than I would ever dare to admit, but we got it. the chest is ours. Baratheon scroll. Got the scroll we were looking for. Now we must leave immediately and return to Terranor. First, though, I want to see what the scroll says. We find a long essay before the time of Baratheon's takeover. Only one passage seems important to us. What grieves me is the expenditure on the renovations of the prison tower on the island in the east. It looks like I will have to pay almost double of what I had estimated. The Lightborn, of course, do not participate with their riches. Tyr said I look at it as my punishment for turning away from them, and should kindly be satisfied with the fact that they did not do more to me. And what's it all for? Just to lock up Orenthiel? As if you could not kill him. No, he must be imprisoned. Fine. Understand that if you can. Interesting. So yes, we're going to be heading back. In order to uncover, well, let Terranor know what we've uncovered. Which he should be happy to find out about, of course. There we go. And we get through that with no one the wiser, not even the guard, who saw us climbing down, and then running past them from the direction of the gates. Even they aren't even slightly suspicious. I do so love it when that happens. It's just great when they're a bunch of non-suspicious little muppets. It's great, really. Now, let's see if we can't leave the city. Although after that little bit of chaos, I suspect that the city may be locked down as a result of that whole thing, honestly. Still, if we can leave, then I very much will. No, the gates are quite wide open. It doesn't seem like word's quite gotten out. About this whole mess. Wait, I tell a lie. That's only the inner gates. Oh, I'd forgotten. I'd forgotten about that. Everything has a curfew. After, like, 5 p.m. or 7 p.m. or whatever. And it's about 3 in the morning right now. So we are stuck here until they open the gate in the morning. In theory, anyways. In practice, I could jump over the side rails here into the water and get out that way. Which is, I think, what I'm going to try. Which is what I'm tempted to try. But that would be fairly stupid for me to do, I think. But yes, their portcullis are down, so we aren't getting out tonight. .30, bright and early, and they open up the gates. So, let's get out of here. We have the information we need. No reason to stick around. And my frame rate is really not a fan of that place anyways, so yeah. We really need to be somewhere else, if possible. Now we have quite the long journey to undertake. Since we have to make it back to Kabat, and do not know a teleport spell to get us there. But I'm going to be doing that off camera, because it's going to be a boring, pointless trip that we're not going to care. That we're not going to be that interesting to watch. But before I do that, we have a bunch of side quests that still need to get finished. And basically all of them are around this area. Let's see, what's it called again? Middle Realm, I think that's it, or Erodus, something like that. But yeah, the Middle Realm. They're in this region, so I'm going to, off camera, do a whole bunch of side quests just to get them out of the way, since I don't know if we'll ever come back to this region again, or if all the rest of the campaign is going to take place in other regions and will just sort of peripherally affect it. I don't actually know. So I'm going to go off and take care of those side quests off camera. And when next you see me, we'll be back in Kabat to speak to Treomar. See you then, everybody. And there. And there. And now, after a journey far too long and too much of a pain in the ass to even consider putting on here, we are in the mountains just ahead of Kabat, and as you'll notice, we have a horse now. I did, as I said I would do, a whole boatload of side quests off camera, including quite a few bounties over in Stonehenge, or whatever the hell the place is called. Anyways, I managed to amass a rather significant fortune off of the back of those quests. And as a result of that, I had more than enough money to buy myself a horse. So we have done that. And everybody, I would like you to meet my horse, Perseus. Yes, I named my horse. As for why Perseus, well, why not? And yes, you did not mishear that name. So, my horse has the same name as the main character in my Fallout 3 Let's Play. Interesting, I suppose, but it's not exactly something I did on purpose or anything. Still, we have done quite a few side quests, and as a result of this, I've gained a couple of levels, so I'm about level 15 or 16 maybe at this point. So that's how things are for us right now. Anyways, the game up and froze up on me, so I had to restart it and therefore the recording. Anyways, we're inside now, so it's time that we had a little chat. No, not the guards. It's not the guards we're looking for. In fact, I'm not entirely sure where he is. Because our friend, and technically our boss as well, does seem to be quite good at just pulling a disappearing act on us. We need to talk to him to continue the quest. Should be somewhere around here. Not too far away. We did enter into this fortress in that room after all, so that should help. Let's figure out where we're actually supposed to go. Alright. Come on, game. Give me who I'm after. Please. I'd very much like to find out where he is. I mean, I suppose he could be asleep or something, but that would be quite tedious. Although realistic, to a degree, considering they were under siege until recently. Oh, sitting on the throne. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Hello, Your Majesty. At least I assume Terranor is some sort of king now. Or technically just a rebel leader if you talk to Baratheon. But we did what you want. We know where Nehrim's soul is being kept.
Habt ihr etwas gefunden? Lasst mich sehen. Ja. Es ist der Nebelturm im Osten Nehrims. Er steht auf einer kleinen Insel. Es war früher ein Todeskerker. Allein war es mir nicht bewusst, dass er noch immer genutzt wird. Wie es aussieht, ist Arantheal der einzige Gefangene dort. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich es Glück oder Schicksal nennen soll, dass eben dieses Gebiet einst mein Verwaltungsbereich war. Damals, als ich noch in den Diensten des Kanzlers stand. Er hat mir verschwiegen, welch mächtiges Geheimnis dieser Turm birgt, aber ich habe den Schlüssel. Ja, tatsächlich. Ich besitze noch alle Dinge, die ich zu meinem Amtsantritt erhalten habe. Und der Schlüssel für den Nebelturm gehört dazu. Jetzt kommt es mir etwas sonderbar vor, dass Baratheon ihn mir überlassen hat. Öffnet er doch das Schloss zu seinem Untergang. Aber der Gute hat in mir wohl keine Bedrohung gesehen oder hat es schlichtweg übersehen. Nun, aus Nachsicht wird man schlau. Hier habt ihr den Schlüssel zu unserem Sieg, im wahrsten Sinne des Wortes. Ich markiere den Turm auch auf eurer Karte. Um euch den langen Weg zu sparen, könnt ihr sicherlich wieder eure Magie nutzen, um in die Nähe zu gelangen. Habt Erfolg und kehrt in einer Art und Weise zurück, der man erhobenen Hauptes begegnen kann.
Okay. So now we have our new objective. Go and free Nehrim, who is over near Wave Rock on this island. Unfortunately, I've never been to Wave Rock, and I don't have any teleport spells for that place. Well, actually, I tell a lie. I have been to Wave Rock, but as I said, no teleport spells for the place. In fact, as you can see, we have precious few teleport spells. And I'm gonna need to pick one up in this city, just to address that problem. Let's see. I currently have teleport spells for everything, Gilead, and a bunch of other places. Let's see, where's the closest? Based on this, we want to teleport to Gilead to get there fastest, so that's going to be what we do. And so, it's time for us to finally rescue Nehrim. Not going to lie, I'm kind of excited about this. Time to rescue a man who killed a god. Or something like that. You never know with the propaganda.